I'm gonna have Fanny Braun do this entire interview. Not interview, review, whatever. Fanny Braun's gonna do it. Everyone, listen to the cat. Oh, can't even plan that. Okay. I watched. I'm gonna pronounce his name wrong. Axelle Ropert's Tirez langue, mademoiselle, which means stick out your tongue, miss. The English version, I guess, is called Miss and the Doctors, unless you're looking on Netflix, in which case it's listed under Say Ah. It's got 3 names. Say Ah is a terrible name, but I guess Say Ah is like sort of the literal. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know which one is the correct title. In Film Comment, it's I read an interview in Film Comment and it's called Miss and the Doctors. So, also in that Film Comment, she talks about Romare a lot, and this film definitely sort of feels like a Romare film. She also said that she was sort of inspired by Gary Marshall's Frankie and Johnny, in that Frankie and Johnny was a film about two adults falling in love in a very small neighborhood area. I actually really love Frankie and Johnny. It's also on Netflix, so you could do like a Tirez les langue, Mademoiselle, and Frankie and Johnny double feature to see sort of like watch Frankie and Johnny and then watch it and see how one inspired the other. I think that would be interesting. That's some homework. So this film was about 2 doctors who are brothers who have a practice together in Chinatown in Paris. And it was shot there, and it's beautiful. It's apparently where the director lives, so she wanted to make a film there. And they fall in love with the same woman who is the mother of one of their patients, and shenanigans ensue. But it's if you had that synopsis and it was an American film, it would be a rote rom com, and it wasn't, because it's one of those sort of like French. The only filmmaker I can think of, because I haven't seen enough French cinema, although I've seen a lot of French cinema, but basically it feels like a Romare film. So while it has a plot, it's not a 3 act structure. It's not the things that you expect from an American film, because it's not an American film. This cat is totally like co-opting this video. She's coming into her own as a film cat. I really liked it. I didn't think it was perfect, but I really enjoyed it, and I particularly liked the lead guy, who was played by Cedric Kahn, who I guess is mostly a director, but he occasionally acts, but he's like super hot, and so he should always just act. It was like, when I read that he was mostly a director, I was like, no, no, you are too hot. You owe it to this world to be in all the movies. Um, that's how I feel about him. But he's a really great actor, and he made you really care about his character. And when things, for a while might not go well for him, you're like, no, yeah, I love this character. He needs to have the happy ending. And I haven't seen anything else with Louise. How do you pronounce her last name? Louise Bourgnon. But I guess she's I said that totally wrong. She's, I guess, a very popular actress in France right now. I don't think she's crossed over to like being internationally known, because I haven't heard of her before. So this was an interesting film. I definitely would suggest it. It's on Netflix. It's written and directed by Axelle Ropert. It's her second film. In that interview in Film Comment that I read, she says her next film is going to be a straight up romantic comedy, but like mixed with Douglas Sirk. And so I can't wait till that movie comes out, because that sounds fabulous. So again, this was Axelle Ropert's Tirez la langue, mademoiselle. It's from 2013, and it is on Netflix. And this is a kitten.